Hello, wrestling fans. Welcome back to the Smark Remarks. Today, we are going over this Sunday's AEW pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, headlined by the AEW World Championship match between Hangman Adam Page and CM Punk. Steve, how are you feeling about this card? Oh, you got the CM Punk shirt on?
Yes, sir. Dude, this card is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. Um, I mentioned to you, I think it was yesterday, that unfortunately I will be working Sunday night, so I won't be able to watch. I'm going to try and get an illegal stream, but I'm just gonna
We're
get on
totally going to
Twitter.
pay for it, TK.
I won't do anything illegal. I
Tony, listen, man.
promise.
We're totally gonna get your thing, man. Totally gonna get your $50.
Yeah. I'll mail them my
check.
$50 and just send it to Jacksonville, and hopefully that'll cover it.
TK, just like send your address over and where you get your good where you get your good stuff, and then we'll
Yeah.
send over the we'll send over a little bit more for that information.
Yeah, that works.
Cool. Let's run down the card first in what I think we both agree should be the main event. Should be Hookhausen versus Tony Nese, Smart, Mark Sterling. This should be the main event, but unfortunately, it'll probably go on the pre-show.
For the buy-in pre-show, I think this is like probably almost a month-long build-up with Hook and Danhausen, and obviously Tony Nese is a great opponent. Him and Mark Sterling, like that is just a perfect, easy first match.
Yeah.
That I think they're gonna show out. I think this is gonna be a really entertaining match. I don't know exactly how long they're gonna draw it out. I don't know if they're gonna keep Hookhausen and maybe make them like a main tag team, but I'm really interested. I think they have a good dynamic, and their story has been it's just fun. Like you just enjoy it.
What I think is probably gonna happen right now is Hook is just gonna like kill everyone. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like Danhausen probably get like minimal wrestling in, even though if you watch like his ROH stuff and his other stuff, he's a fantastic wrestler. But Hook will probably go in and just murder everyone, and it'll be great. And fantastic start to the. It might not be the technical classic. Well, actually, what are we talking about? Of course, it's gonna be a technical classic. It's Hook and Danhausen, bro.
The most technical match in the world,
bro. This is gonna be 6 stars, bro. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 8 stars. It's gonna break the whole scale. 8-star match.
Break the scale.
It would be 9 in the Tokyo Dome, though.
Sure.
Next, Jade Cargill with Kiera Hogan and Red Velvet versus Anna Jay for Jade's AEW TBS Championship. Jade's definitely got this, right?
Yeah, I mean, they haven't really built up Anna Jay that much. And like Kiera Hogan and Red Velvet, they're good alongside Jade Cargill, but like I don't know if Anna Jay, like I just haven't seen enough. I mean, maybe they do a little more stuff on Rampage, and they might further the storyline on Elevation and Dark. I mean, I don't watch those, but from what I've seen, it's okay. But I mean, Jade is your secondary women's champion, so like you gotta like put her like in the spotlight. But I think with Jade Cargill, you're getting from a wrestling standpoint, I think it'll probably be almost a squash. I think she'll dominate for the most part. Anna Jay might get a finisher in, but I think Jade will probably retain. But I feel like they could have done a better job building up, but otherwise not terrible.
Yeah, I think she'll definitely retain in a sort of squash thing. Like again, like you said, Anna Jay hasn't really been built up. They might throw this on the pre-show as well.
Yeah,
2 on the pre-show, 9 on the actual show. But yeah, like you said, what you're getting with Jade. She'll probably Anna might get some offense in.
Yeah,
she'll mostly squash her. Jade's been actually booked as a really dominant TBS championship.
Like, really good.
You said it's a secondary championship, but it sort of feels up there with the AEW women's title.
I feel like they probably show Jade as the TBS champion. I feel like in a better light than they do with the AEW women's champion. I feel like it's almost like this TBS title is their main title. I just feel like I feel more compelled to Jade as a character than Britt or now Thunder Rosa.
Are you ready for a really hot take? This is a super hot take, bro.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, so you know how everyone hates Jinder Mahal's world title reign?
Oh yeah, it was awful. I mean, I watched it, but it was terrible.
I actually love it.
You did?
I feel like they booked him so well, and I feel like they booked Jade Cargill the same like at least in my opinion, really well. Because like like once Jade hits her finisher, it's over. And if you go back and watch that title reign, whenever Jinder hits his finisher, it's over. Like they're not getting up from that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think with Jinder, that was like a random title reign too. If you remember, like I forget how he won it, but
he won it from AJ Styles, I think.
It was AJ, right? Okay, yeah,
and like AJ or Randy Orton, I don't remember which one.
Yeah, and I think he had like I want to say like an 8 to 9 month reign where, like 2016, that was his. He had it,
and he dominated too. Like it wasn't like, oh, I'm just getting out of these. Like they were like dominant matches too.
Yeah, and I gotta be honest, like I never really liked him as a wrestler, but it was entertaining. It was good because it was a different champion. It wasn't like the same guy just trading titles with somebody else. So it was a good product. I thought like it
I sort of look at Jade the same way, but she's definitely like Jinder. Like let's be honest, Jinder's probably a for life mid carder. Jade Cargill is a legit like main event talent, though. I just feel like her like dominance is similar to that. Like Jade Cargill could definitely is definitely gonna hold a women's world title one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
Safely. Okay, going on to the next one, House of Black versus Death Triangle. This is gonna go hard. This is a very tag heavy show.
Wow. Yeah, it is. I'm like going through the card. You're right.
Four different tag matches. I mean, that is AEW,
True.
Sorry, 5 different tag matches.
This is what they do. This is their forte is tag matches. Anything with 2 or 3 people in a team, but this is going to be an athletic match. Mm-hmm. It's something about like Penta, Ray Phoenix, and Pac. Like that trio just, it goes so hard when they're just flips off the rope, these crazy fast sequences, and House of Black just returns, and you're just like, what? Like you see guys going off the rope, then you got some like some strong style wrestling where guys are delivering kicks or smacks or just throwing each other into like the guardrails. You're like going to like it's a whole complete style of wrestling, and I love every one of these matches. Like they've run these back in different mixes and combinations, and I just love every one of them.
Oh yeah. Also, when Penta and Ray are in a match, the match is going to be good.
Yep.
Like not almost even average. It's going to be really good. And also with Brody King in there, and just the way that Ray Phoenix can move, I want to watch Brody King just murder Ray Phoenix. Please. No, actually, you know what? I'm sorry, I lied. I want to watch Brody King murder Alex Abrahantes.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I'm
throw him out the ring.
Just grab him, fucking toss him into the crowd.
That would make me pop. Very, very much so.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, that's gonna be a very much clashing of styles too. Like Death Triangle is a bunch of high flyers. Mm-hmm. House of Black, a bunch of
strikers,
MMA angled guys. Should be a lot of fun. I want to see Malachi Black kick like Pac out of the air.
Yeah, I need like a wicked spot inside or outside of the ring.
Something like the spot where Shawn Michaels kicks you know the spot I'm talking about.
Shelton Benjamin, yeah.
Is it Shelton Benjamin? Yeah. Something like that.
That's a great spot.
That is a great spot. If they even did something like that with the Black Mass. Mm-hmm. Is that what his finisher is called, the Black Mass?
I think it's got a different name.
That was in WWE.
Yeah, but I think they call it's Black something, I think.
Whatever else. His kicking finisher. Just kick Pac out of the air.
That's such a good finisher. He's gonna do the corkscrew, and Alistair just kick him, and he's just gonna fall.
Kick him, and he's just gonna die.
He's gonna land.
Bro, that'll be
that sounds really hard to time though. Like if he's coming down, you have to time your kick right as he's coming down, and you have to hit him and make sure he can block it a little bit. So
if anyone can do it, it'll be Pac and Malachi Black.
100%. They're way talented, so they can probably do it.
Even if Ray Phoenix does something like that.
Yeah.
Like if anyone can time it, it's these guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, next is we're just spoiled for matches this card. Like AEW has great cards like all the time, but like the Hardys versus the Young Bucks, come on. This is gonna be flipping great.
Yeah, I mean, they've been building it the last few weeks, and I like that the Hardys, they took social media's side where they're like the Young Bucks are just the Hardy cosplayers.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great. I love that.
And I'm like, you know what? Like, this is what they are, and that's all they've been compared to. It was like, oh, you guys are like the Hardys, but you're not as good. You're really good, but you're just not that great. And you're like, you're not at their level yet. And you know, I don't know. I think the Young Bucks can really show up here. Like if they can ball out,
I think
I think
both of them can.
they can establish. Yeah, like the Hardys, they said they were making a push for the tag titles. So like maybe they win here and then they get into the title picture. I mean,
We're talking, and think of how rare you get to see a match like this, because we're talking two of, I don't know, probably at least the top 5, but 2 of the top 3 tag teams of all time
yeah,
in a
probably.
match together.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like imagine, like grateful to be a wrestling fan at this time that we can see these 2 great tag teams go at it. Hopefully this feud continues and we get them in a ladder match, because I'm gonna have to get new pants if we get that, bro.
Yeah,
like
that
would
insane.
be so goddamn good. Like Hardy's, Young Bucks, and like Death Triangle or someone for the tag titles, or like Jurassic Express for the tag titles. Just
Could you imagine like a 6-team match where it's like like all the main tag teams in a ladder match or something, and you're just like,
it's a Royal Rumble except for tag teams. But
yeah, it'll be a 55, 60-minute match. It'll be like, we got it.
That's an entire Dynamite. No, that's an entire Rampage.
Yeah,
the entire Rampage is just
like the whole thing, whole episode. It's just one match, no commercials.
But yeah, that should be great. Next, Anarchy in the Arena, featuring the Jericho Appreciation Society versus Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz, and the Blackpool Combat Club. We're talking about AEW's favorite wizard, Chris Jericho. This should be fun. I wonder how they're going to do this.
The wizard thing has actually had me like hysterical the last.
I was dying.
Him throwing fireballs, and he's like, "Cause I'm a wizard." I was like, "All right, well, if anybody's gonna be a wizard, I guess it would be Chris Jericho." Okay. Yeah, this is again, they've really made you care more about the Jericho Appreciation Society. Like guys like Matt Menard and Angelo and Daniel Garcia, they were kind of stars, but they weren't really in the main picture. They were on Dark and Elevation a lot, but you gave Hager and Jericho a better, mix.
Oh yeah.
And now you elevate Blackpool Combat Club, and you still keep the rivalry going with Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz.
Oh yeah.
So you got this huge match, and like you said, I don't really know, what angle they want to go. I feel like this is one of those matches they're gonna have to do another match. Like the next pay-per-view will be like, I feel like this will be like a 2 pay-per-view type match.
I don't know where they're gonna go with this match either, because I think conceivably they could have pre-taped this before.
Yeah, they might. Yeah.
But again, if they did that, they could have just done a stadium stampede match.
True.
So I don't know what they want to do with this. If they want to do this live, this could be a lot of fun live. Like, the crowd could really get into it. Like them just, I don't know. It should be a lot of fun. Like they're very, like, as opposed to great wrestlers, they're very innovative guys. They're very creative guys. So they could come up with some really, really, you know what I would pop for?
What?
If, like, people might hate this, but when Dean Ambrose sprayed everyone with mustard and ketchup.
Oh yeah.
I would pop if he just like sprayed Jericho in the face with mustard and ketchup.
Just
I don't know why.
Take that scene and like grab a hot dog cart and just do it like exactly how it went down.
Like,
and then,
it's not something John Moxley would do, but I would pop so hard if they did.
I kind of feel like you would. Like I feel like he would see it and just shrug, be like, grab bottles and just squirt them. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't really know what like. Are they just gonna like
Regal does it? Regal grabs it. I hope Regal gets involved, bro. If it's
I think he has to,
bro. That would be so goddamn cool.
He has to get involved.
People are gonna hate me, but what was Regal's finisher?
I
don't even know. I became a wrestling fan a bit after Regal retired, so I don't even know what
I'll look this up. I know it. I think it was a punch. I'm pretty sure.
Was it a punch? Well, still, even if he like put on like some sort of submission or something, That would be, even if you just punch him in the face.
Facts. Yeah, I think it
But
was.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he did a submission, the Regal stretch,
That
and
would
then a Regal bomb. So he just like kind of picked you up for a power bomb. Like he hooked
I,
your arms underneath and then threw them up and then
yeah,
slammed them.
I would love to see Regal bomb someone. That would be so cool,
He has to
bro.
get involved. That they have to.
There's going to be a lot of fun spots in something like
Yeah.
this. And then on to the next match, which is bro, could this be like one of the best AEW pay-per-views of all time?
Probably, honestly, like what they got setting up. I think there's a huge like shift right now. Like this is a big pay per view, and I'm pretty. Isn't this their biggest pay per view?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Double or Nothing, I think, is their main like thing.
Yeah, so I think they know they got to go all out. So
because next is MJF versus Wardlow. If Wardlow wins, he'll be granted his release from his contract with MJF. If MJF wins, Wardlow will be permanently banned from signing with AEW. We all know how this is going to go.
I would love it if Wardlow loses and then is on WWE on Monday. Could you imagine?
Imagine Twitter,
bro. I would absolutely squeal.
Bro, all the stuff about MJF not liking his contract is actually just Wardlow not liking his contract.
Yeah, it's just everybody's being worked into the wrong character.
Everyone's being worked into the wrong character.
Yeah, this will be a good match though. MJF's done a good job being a villain. Wardlow's getting more over with the crowd. Like he's entertaining. Like we're seeing a better side of him, more charisma. Yeah. He's able to speak his character, and the fans, including myself, like we've all rallied behind him. We're like, yeah, you're gonna win this one. Like you gotta win.
I'm still upset he didn't powerbomb Sean Spears 10 times.
Yeah,
I'm kind of mad about that, to be honest.
Again, yeah. I don't know. I didn't like the steel cage match. It didn't feel like they needed to be a steel cage match.
That's fair. Like they could have just had MJF as a special guest referee.
Yeah, like it didn't serve a purpose in the match. And they said you can't climb out. Like that's not a way to win them. That's not a fall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, then what is the point if you could just pin? Like, I don't know. That seemed a bit like TK was like jumping the gun, like we got to make this really, really good. And you're like,
he had too much of that good coke.
Yeah, you're like, I mean, we can make it good, but like, it doesn't. We don't. And he's like, no, steel cage. And
no, steel cage.
And you're like, steel okay. Cage. Yeah, he starts screaming. You're like, okay, we'll assemble.
Get it, Tony. Okay, so yeah, Wardlow will kill him. Next, the women's Owen Hart tournament final between Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Ruby Soho or Mommy Chris Statlander. That match is tomorrow to decide who. Again, we don't know because we're filming this on the Thursday, the day before Rampage. So yeah, we don't know who's gonna win that. I'll put below who wins that. Yay if it's Chris Statlander, who it's Ruby Soho. But yeah,
this will be a good match. I think it'll meet its expectations. I don't know how great it's gonna be. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like Britt Baker as a wrestler, she's not great. It's okay. Like I enjoy it, but I don't know. I'm not overly thrilled with this match, but I do like the character. So I'm definitely along with the ride or for the ride. You know what I mean? So it should be okay.
Well, the crowd pops for her every time.
True. This is true. She's very over.
But like Chris Statlander winning the women's final, I would be so happy. Good job. TK, book it. Book it, TK. Do it. Or you know what? Actually, Statlander, just go and do business for yourself. Just win it. Just do it.
Yeah, just win it all.
Pin both of them. Just do it.
go win both titles too while you're at it.
Go win both titles. Unify everything.
Go to WWE and win their title.
They call her the woman Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Just go around each wrestling company winning the women's titles.
Every wrestling company in the world and unify every title.
All of them.
Just going over to New Japan murders.
He unifies it, and it's like every company has to share the title.
Murders Okada. Okay, next should be. All these matches are fun. Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole in the men's Owen tournament final.
Samoa Joe better win this match. I will
Yeah.
be pissed if he does not win.
Yeah, you think Samoa Joe's gonna win it?
Honestly, we had the way it's lined up here for these matches. Could you imagine if Britt Baker and Adam Cole both win the Owen Hart Cup Finals? Like that would be a sick couple brag.
That would.
They date and they both win their finals. That's kind of a sick brag.
Samoa Joe grabs a mic, goes into the camera. Oh, Brittany.
Yeah, and the crowd just starts going absolutely nuts.
Bro, I love that.
That was a good feud. That was a good feud.
I love that feud, bro.
It felt personal. I felt like I was being attacked.
Is it only me? Or do I feel like Joe hasn't been on the mic that much?
Yeah, he has some like quick promos.
Yeah.
They did like some vignettes backstage, but like he doesn't come out and like talk for a little while.
He hasn't really gone into it yet, and he's a great talker.
Shit out of people.
He's a great talker, though.
Yeah.
So I
he's just like, hey, I'm going to beat you up, and
I'm going to kick
your ass. Anything about it.
This should be a really fun match. Very fun. And they didn't never even fought in WWE before, right?
I don't believe so. I don't even think they fought in NXT.
Could Adam Cole even get him into the Panama Sunrise?
That would be. They might try that spot. I don't like. He'll reverse it, but I don't. But I think he'll try.
Yeah. And again, we'll get into our picks on who we think's going to win it afterwards. But yeah, should be a very. Oh, what happened to my computer? Okay. Should be a very fun match. Next, another tag team match, a 3-way tag match for the World Tag Team Championship between I can't talk words between Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, the champions, versus Team Taz versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. This will be a fun match. I don't think it'll be match of the night, but it should be very fun.
Yeah, I think this is really just setting up a preemptive heel turn for Christian Cage. I feel
definitely.
I really think that Jurassic Express is going to lose. And I think that's the point. Like Christian will cost them unintentionally, but like he's like devising this plan.
Who do you think beats them?
I don't know. I don't think that Keith Lee and Swerve have been a tag team for too long. So I feel like it has to be Team Taz somehow.
I don't think Team Taz, they would give Team Taz the title.
It feels weird. Like I don't really know, but I guess I can see how they retain, but I don't think that would work for their story.
Yeah.
But it should be good.
You know what I'm excited for in this match?
Big meaty
men slapping mad meat. Give me some Luchasaurus and Powerhouse Hobbs. Give me Powerhouse Hobbs and Keith Lee. Give me Luchasaurus against Keith Lee, please.
Yeah, I want to see them just clothesline the shit out of each other.
I just want to see them kill each other.
And they're both kind of acrobatic. Like Keith Lee can get over the top rope. So like, dude, everybody's on the outside. Keith Lee gets a running start, and if he gets a running start over the top rope, that is going to be something to watch.
I just thought, bro.
My God,
what's it called? Luchasaurus Canadian Destroyers Keith Lee. My
the
God.
Ring, that edge of the ring just breaks.
Yep.
Pay-per-view ends. It's over.
That's it, guys. I don't think that's physically possible. But
I don't think it is.
I would pop so hard for that.
It'd be great.
Just like anytime I see a Canadian Destroyer. I'm just here for Canadian Destroyers. Just everyone Canadian.
Yeah, facts. I just like referees do it. Tony Schiavone can do it to Excalibur. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm all for fans should just do it to each other in the stands.
Just in the audience, you see people Canadian Destroyers.
Right on the stairs.
Right on the right on like the.
Because they're fans, they're not coordinated, so they don't know how to protect the opponent. So the guy lands on his head and dies.
Right on the entrance way.
Right on the concourse.
Like where everyone walks out of. From the from the top of the tunnel onto the stage.
Oh, jeez.
Just constant Canadian Destroyers. Okay, next should be both of these wrestlers, Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb for the Women's World Championship. Like, to be honest, the women's division in AEW doesn't get a lot of, at least compared to the guys, doesn't get a lot of attention at all, even though both of these both of these women are great wrestlers. Thunder Rosa is amazing. Serena Deeb is so good. This will be a very fun. This might be the very fun technical classic. I see this being a very great technical match.
Yeah, and then, like you mentioned, the women's division, they don't get any type of like comparable screen time.
Yeah,
I mean, they just
definitely
that's not. I thought maybe a while ago that was just a Twitter argument, but they really don't give a lot of time. Like less than 10-minute matches, some vignettes, but like there's not a lot going on there. So like they really need to make this count. And I think Serena Deeb really has, she's been going through the ranks. I think she started on like Darker Elevation, I believe, and obviously she was on Rampage, and so like she's building her way up. Thunder Rosa, I think this is Thunder's first title defense, right?
Really?
Since winning
Is
I
it?
think it's the first title defense, I think, since she won.
Oh,
First or second, but like it's pretty early, so this will be a good test. And I think she'll probably win, but it'll be a good match. I think it'll deliver. They're badass. Like there's no soft spots here. You're getting like thrown, kicked, beat up. It doesn't matter. So it'll be a good match.
This match should be promoted as a bigger match because these are two of probably the best workers in the women's division, right?
Yeah. And they haven't really promoted it as heavy as the other matches. Like even like Hookhausen, I feel like has been talked about more than this match.
Yeah, no, definitely. And they're both, like I said, they're both amazing, talented wrestlers. Now, what do you think? Where do you think they go? Thunder Rosa's going to win this, right?
I think so. Yeah, I feel like they have to.
Where do you think they go after this? Who do you think the
it's tough, man. I want to see Jade in the main title picture, but she can't lose her title. So
yeah, unless it's Chris Statlander.
This is true. So maybe her or Ruby Soho.
Chris Statlander wins the Owen Cup and then challenges Jade Cargill and beats her, and then we get Jade Cargill versus Thunder Rosa. Oh, Jade Cargill versus Thunder Rosa. Oh,
that is a fight right there. That ain't a wrestling match. That's wrestling,
bro. That's good old fashioned wrestling, bro. That would go hard. But yeah, besides that, there's not really a lot of other built up women to go against Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, they haven't done a great job with that. But I mean, the Serena Deeb is definitely a worthy opponent.
Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up because we're running out of time. If it cuts off, we'll just go into another thing. But cool. Then the main event, Hangman Adam Page versus CM Punk. That promo yesterday.
Yeah, that Hangman was angry, and I don't know why, but he was pissed.
I've read a couple things. I've read a couple of fan theories. I read like this is all setting up a CM Punk heel turn. Because like Kingston said basically the same thing. MJF was saying basically the same thing. This is just big long-term storytelling to set up a big CM Punk heel turn.
Maybe.
Maybe. I could see that. I've read something about I think I told you before how this would be deep. I don't think this is what it is, but this would be deep that Adam Page is friends with the Dark Order and Colt Cabana's in the Dark Order and CM Punk and Colt Cabana don't like each other. I don't think that's it.
But I don't think so either, but it is good.
It's an interesting little
good conspiracy.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, this will be a great match. Four and a half stars probably.
I mean, yeah, probably. You're talking about CM Punk and Hangman. But Hangman also has been on a run of okay matches.
Yeah.
Like you know fair. What I mean? Like the past couple of big like pay-per-view matches hasn't been.
And he's a good worker, but like
he is a good worker.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll still be a good match. I think they're good opponents. They have good fighting styles. Yeah. They work for each other.
They'd probably break out each other's moves, which will be pretty cool.
Yep.
I would love a CM Punk heel turn. That would be very cool.
Same.
That would be very, very cool. And also, he's already getting well, at least in Long Island, he's getting boos.
Facts.
But he's also getting boos in some places, like if you listen. So I think they could go for a heel turn. Maybe not, if not now, soon.
I think it works for him because he knows how to work a crowd.
Oh he can do it. Definitely. But yeah, that's the card. Now it's time to retain my Smark Remark title. Let's go to the predictions. Let's run down the card. Hookhausen versus Tony Nese and Smart Mark Sterling. And since I'm a compassionate champion, I will let you pick first, Steve.
Oh no! Remember last time I said you get all the first picks.
Oh, you want me to get all the first pick? Okay.
You pick everybody, and I will pick the direct opposite.
Okay. For this one, I'm going Hookhausen.
That's fair. I'll take Tony Nese and Smart Mark. Let's do it.
Really? Okay. We're doing this. Steve really wants to win the title.
Win by any means necessary. Sometimes the best offense is defense.
Yep. Next, Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay. I'm going to go with Cargill.
Damn it. I'll go Anna Jay.
Okay. This will be interesting to see who turns out. The House of Black versus Death Triangle. This is a hard one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go Death Triangle on this one.
Okay. I'll go House of Black. That'll be a good match.
That will be a very good match. Are you just going to pick everything opposite me?
I am.
Okay. Okay. Next is the Hardys versus the Young Bucks. I think they're going to give it to the Bucks.
I was thinking the Bucks too. Okay, I'll go Hardys.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, because I think the Hardys will not that the Bucks need to win.
Yeah.
I think the Hardys are older. They don't mind.
Facts.
Match. The Jericho Appreciation Society versus Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, and the Blackpool Combat Club. I don't know who wins this. I'm gonna go with the guys with the Blackpool Combat Club.
That's a good pick. I go Jericho Appreciation Society on that one.
You're gonna go with AEW's resident wizard. Next, MJF versus Wardlow. It's Wardlow.
Wait, you picked Wardlow?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go MJF. I hope I'm right, but I know I'm not.
That would be amazing. You're gonna go Britt Baker versus. You know what? We'll do Britt Baker or opponent. So it's Britt Baker versus Ruby Soho or Chris Statlander. You know what? Just so I'm hoping it's Chris Statlander. I'm gonna say Chris Statlander.
There's Statlander. Okay, I'll go.
We're Chris Statlander fans here. We're Chris Statlander simps on this podcast or on this YouTube show, whatever you want to call it. Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole. I'm gonna go Adam Cole.
Oh, sweet. I'll go Samoa Joe. That's what I wanted.
See, the reason I'm guessing that is because he's like the Ring of Honor television title holder. So I think he can lose this. What is their name? Jurassic Express versus Team Taz versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. I'm gonna go with Jurassic Express here.
I guess I can pick. I'll pick the field.
You pick the field.
So either Team Taz or Keith Lee and Swerve.
Dude,
yeah, I win.
Dude's going on a heel turn, my dude.
Yes, sir.
Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb. I think Rosa retains.
Okay, Serena Deeb. That's confident. I don't mind that.
That's not a bad pick. And then Hangman Adam Page versus CM Punk. You know what? I'm gonna go CM Punk.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going with my guy. The best Punk in the world is gonna win.
You know what? Since we're going all opposites now, I'm gonna change my thing to Hangman then.
All right. Well, that's okay because we're gonna win. We're gonna bring the gold home, and I'm gonna win this edition, and I'm gonna become the Smark Remarks champion.
No way. By the way, if anyone watching wants to send us a title to use, we'll definitely call you out on here because we would love having a title here. That would be so cool. Yeah.
I want a replica belt.
I want a replica belt, please. Big Goldie replica belt, please. No, the junior heavyweight replica belt.
That would work.
that would work too. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe below. Put in comments what you want to see next. We also do ranking stuff. Check out our previous ranking titles videos. Probably going to put up the ranking theme songs video we did.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever else you guys want to see, comment below. Again, like and subscribe, hit the little bell, do all that cool stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed Double or Nothing. Hope you guys enjoyed this show, and we'll catch you later. Goodbye.